When you are cut off from modern infrastructure, securing safe drinking water becomes an immediate mechanical problem. Often, the only available sources are highly turbid, thick with suspended mud, dirt, and potential pathogens. We are going to take that muddy, unusable water and completely strip the suspended particles out of it, leaving visually clear water. And we will do this entirely without synthetic chemicals. The mechanism for this extraction comes from a specific botanical source, the seed pods of the Moringa oleifera tree. To execute this process, you need 5 things: dried moringa seeds, a heavy tool for crushing, a few tablespoons of clean water, your dirty water, and a woven cloth to use as a filter. Mastering this process gives you a scientifically verified method to secure clean drinking water in almost any rural or emergency environment. Here is how it works. Step 1 of this process is seed preparation. Start with fully dried seeds. You must completely remove the brown, triangular outer shells to expose the pale kernel inside. This requires precision. If you leave pieces of the fibrous shell mixed in, you block the active proteins, and the purification process will fail. Once the kernels are fully isolated, use a mortar and pestle, or any 2 heavy stones, to aggressively crush them. Do not stop at a coarse grit. You need to grind the seeds down into an extremely fine powder. The smaller the particles, the more surface area you expose, which dictates how effective the chemical reaction will be. Step 2 is creating the paste. Take your finely ground powder and mix it with a very small amount of clean water, just enough to form a thick, cohesive paste. By adding water, you activate natural proteins within the seeds. This creates a biological coagulant, an agent that acts like a chemical glue, forcing suspended particles to stick together. Step 3 is activation. Drop your concentrated seed paste directly into your primary container of dirty water. Stir the container vigorously for several minutes. You have to create enough turbulence to force the seed proteins to physically collide with the suspended dirt. Step 4 is the settling phase. Cease stirring, place the container on a flat, solid surface, and leave it alone for 1 to 2 hours. Do not bump the table. Do not move the jar. Any physical disturbance will break the fragile protein bonds, remix the dirt, and force you to restart the clock. Inside that still water, those coagulating proteins are actively binding directly to suspended dirt, organic matter, and bacteria, locking them together into dense, heavy clusters. As these clusters grow, they become heavier than the water surrounding them. Over 2 hours, gravity pulls them down. The sludge accumulates on the floor of the jar, leaving a thick band of transparent water layered perfectly on top. The microscopic threats haven't disappeared. They've been isolated into a physical mass at the bottom, allowing us to safely extract the clean water. Step 5 is filtering. Take your clean, woven cloth and secure it tightly over the mouth of a fresh, empty container. Lift the original jar and pour the clear water through the cloth. Your movements here must be exceptionally slow and controlled. Keep your eyes on the dark layer at the bottom of the jar. You must stop pouring before that toxic sludge reaches the lip. If it spills over, your new container is contaminated. As you pour, the crystal clear top layer will easily pass through the fabric weave and fill your fresh container. This final mechanical barrier ensures that even if a small clump of the coagulated impurity slips out, it remains trapped in the cloth, securing the potable water below. Compare the initial turbid source to the final product. We removed the suspended solids without adding a single drop of bleach or artificial chemicals. We relied entirely on the natural protein structures grown inside the moringa pod. This simple mechanical process dramatically reduces turbidity and strips out a significant percentage of the harmful bacteria attached to those soil particles. While the ultimate goal for any community is reliable access to permanent engineered clean water infrastructure, knowing how to leverage this botanical tool ensures that in an emergency, you have the capability to secure your own safe drinking water wherever you are.